Hey, my bold and the beautiful fans. Yes, it's that time again. We got to talk about yet another episode. First, Bill tells his son that there's still hope for him and Katie. Then we have Katie thinking Carter is great because he doesn't love her sister Brooke. And Sheila tries to rekindle Jack's passion, but he tells her never to contact him again. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the young and the restless and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for May 2nd. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So let's start out over at the Cliff House where we see Steffi came home and told Finn about her meeting with Sheila. Now, Steffi says she's in prison and they don't have to be afraid anymore. Steffi, you couldn't be more wrong. Now, Steffi said Sheila has no power over them anymore. How she looks so small, sad, and helpless. And she even says Sheila is going to have to accept her fate, that she is going to just end in that place because no one can get her out of there. And you know, when they talk this stuff up, you know Sheila's on her way out. Now, Steffi asked Finn, how does he feel about his dad? He said, on one hand, he's hurt, but on the other hand, he was an absolutely incredible father. Now, speaking of Sheila, let's head over to the jail where Sheila is telling Jack that part of him must be happy to hear from her or else he wouldn't be there. Now, why would that make him happy, Sheila? Now, she told him he is as lonely as she is. Excuse me, you're not the only woman on earth. Didn't you say Jack is a lawyer? I think he can probably get any woman he wants. And hey, she'll have more toes than you do. Now, he started to walk out and she told him stop. Did that answer your question, Sheila? So Jack tells Sheila he needs to tell her in prison to leave him alone. He wants nothing to do with her. I guess the thrill is gone, Sheila. You might as well let him go. Now, Jack said Lee won't return his calls and his relationship with Finn is not like it was. He brought up her shooting Finn and she said, well, wait a minute. It's an accident. She loves Finn more than her own life. And I guess that's not enough to call 911 after putting a bullet in his belly. Now, Sheila wants him to think back to the night Finn was conceived and how much they loved each other. Jack, what you need to think about is what will happen if she got out of prison and how your son would feel if you having a conversation thinking about siding with her. Sheila tells Jack he was hungry for her. He couldn't get enough of her. Okay. Yeah, she was definitely strolling down memory lane. Doesn't seem to be moving Jack, though. I guess he's not into her at this point. He told her to stop contacting him and then he left. So let's talk about one of Sheila's exes, Bill. Bill is looking at a photo of his wedding with Katie and thinking back to telling her that he wants their life back. And we all know that's only because Brooke turned him down. He knows darn well if Brooke came back in his direction, Katie would be history. And then Liam and Wyatt came by, surprised not to see Katie there. They thought she was staying for lunch. Bill said she left, but he claims he didn't strike out though. I don't know about that, Bill. I mean, looked like when Katie left, it wasn't too promising. Bill said Katie was moved, though. Yeah, right out that door and back to Carter. And finally, over at Forrester, Katie made it back and gave Carter a big old hug. And he asked, well, how did it go with Bill? And Katie said, well, I'm not surprised Bill wants me back. He always wants me when he thinks that he can't have me. I don't know about that. It's usually when he cannot have Brooke. So, Carter, don't get too comfortable because she still haven't told you about that kiss the night he became her hero. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. We have already uploaded The Young and the Restless, so go ahead and check that out as well. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.